I'm always kind of thinking of big ideas, and riding across the country seemed like it would be a pretty fun adventure for me. Being in the Marine Corps, I had already been accustomed to not giving up easily. My job as a combat engineer was to find IEDs, buried explosives in the ground. I was in the process of trying to find an IED. There were tons of them. I mean, they're all over the place, and I ended up stepping on one. Recovery at first was pretty much a matter of surviving. Lost a lot of blood, but I survived it. You know, less body parts, but still the same goals. I wanted to make the best of my life.
Rob Jones demonstrates what the human spirit is really capable of.
One of the things that I wanted to do was be able to do everything that I could before.
You see it come out in his actions more than his words.
Somehow I heard that they had never had somebody that was a bilateral above-knee amputee ride a normal bicycle. So I got a kind of a kick out of figuring it out with my prosthetist.
After about 3 months, he got on the bike himself. He got off the bike himself without any help. He never gave up, and that made me never give up. He held it above his head, and I thought that was the end of it.
He told me his idea. Fresh out of the hospital, I thought he was crazy.
You know, I just asked him pretty much. I said, you want to drive this truck behind me at 10 miles an hour for 6 months while I bike across the country?
And I was like, okay, let's do it.
Physically, the journey was very challenging, just like I thought it was going to be. From Maine to California, I probably did between 1.5 and 2 million pedals.
There was never really any talk of not being able to do anything. It was just how are we going to do it?
The mental aspect of any challenge is more important than any kind of physical aspect. The more you struggle, the stronger you become afterwards.
Yeah, Rob Jones is an inspiration to a lot of people, including myself.
My mantra when I was in recovery was survive, recover, live. And then I added climb on there because after you've lived, you might as well make the best of your life. I got more support than I really even expected on this ride.
The communities would organize around Rob. We'd go through a town, they'd be out there like waving their flags. It was really touching. I know it really meant a lot to Rob.
One of the things that I wanted to show with this ride was that if everybody in this country comes together, there's really nothing that we can't accomplish.
He was just like all about just giving back.
All said and done, we raised $126,000 to support veterans in the future. The journey was a really great experience. I'm glad I finished it. I don't really consider myself a hero, but it's not really up to me whether or not I'm a hero. It's up to other people that see the things that I do.